going to talk about money. Now specifically, I'm going to talk about what is going to happen around about May, June this year. Now some of you may have heard that Russia is launching its own version of SWIFT, which is the International Bank Settlement System, in order to get out from under the thumb of any potential sanctions that there may be. And it's planned to be fully operational by May. And the reason that this is very, very important is that currently an awful lot of intelligence that the US has about Russia and about Russia's allies and about terrorism around the world in general actually comes from the SWIFT system, because it's easy for America to track any dollar payments that are made, and sure enough, they get an awful lot of intelligence that way. Now obviously, as soon as there's an alternative, all of the dodgy traffic is going to go with that alternative. And this is going to cause the intelligence communities a big headache, but commercially it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. But what is a credit card system called Union Pay, and this is Chinese. And people say, well, Chinese credit card, why should I worry about that? Nobody's going to accept it. Too late. Around about 90% of ATMs in the USA accept it already, and practically all the ATMs in the UK accept it, because it will work anywhere there is a link logo. And in addition to that, some of these Union Pay cards are co-branded with VISA and Mastercard, so they will work anywhere a VISA or a Mastercard will work. But not all. And there's a good reason why not all. Because VISA and Mastercard impose restrictions on what it is that you can pay for with those systems. And for example, you try to pay for gambling with a credit card, currently you can't really do it. Well, that's a lie. You can if you use WorldPay. You can if you use Union Pay rather. Union Pay, there are no restrictions. If you want to buy porn, you can use your Union Pay credit card. And because of this, there's going to be a vast number of people right off the bat that are going to be using Union Pay. Because obviously, pornography, prostitution, drugs, gambling, all very popular things over here in the West. And this credit card will actually allow you to spend your money on these things, whereas Visa and Mastercard, well, they wouldn't license a merchant to actually be able to take those payments. Now, Visa and Mastercard's excuse always was chargeback fraud. I don't know if you're aware of it with a credit card, but what you can do is you can claim within, I think it's 30 days, that you haven't had the service or that things aren't as they should have been. And when you make this claim, automatically the credit card refunds your money, and it then goes after the person who sold you the goods or the service for that money. Now, as you can imagine, with some of the dodgier things like porn and gambling, well, chargeback fraud, where somebody has actually had the service or has gambled away the money, is huge. And that is why, this is the official reason why they stopped it. But Union Pay, there are no chargebacks allowed on these transactions. And what does that mean? That means merchants are going to go for Union Pay like it's going out of business. Yeah, Union Pay is going to really take off, and there's 4.5 billion cards issued already, all with the Link logo on. So Mastercard and Visa, it could well be that your days are numbered. And if that is the case, then the repercussions around the financial system are going to be quite enormous. It would seem that America is losing control, not just of the world financial system, because they've never had 100% control of that, but what they have had is 100% control of anything that's spent in dollars. Now, with Russia's new alternative to SWIFT, what can happen is that money can arrive, it can be sent as rubles or as yuan or some other currency, and then converted into dollars in the country that it's destined to go to, and nobody in the States is any the wiser about where the money came from, what it's being used for, and understandably the intelligence agencies don't like this, because they've always said that one of the best ways they've got of tracing terrorist organisations is through the funds, and that will no longer be possible. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this and found it useful, and if you have, please like, subscribe, and of course share. Thanks very much. Bye.
Oh, hi, Arduinotronic. For gold news, finances, opinions, art, and just loads of interesting crap. Alright?